Hello, my name is Justin Copeland, and I'm here to explain my Foodways Midterm 1 in video form. My questions go as follows. Did I review the project description and overview? Yes, I did review the project description and overview. Am I prepared to execute the tasks associated with this project, such as interview someone with their relationship with food and restaurants, as well as interviewing and recording somebody while making a favorite recipe, or another one of the listed visual sociology projects such as collecting menus and making a collage. Yes, I accept this. Now for question number 2. Explain the difference between qualitative and quantitative research. Qualitative research is data that relies on the quality of it, meaning that the more that can be derived from it, like its information, the better. Whereas qualitative data is based off of quantity, which means just as much data as you can is good for everybody. Provide a qualitative description of the restaurant and surrounding community. And I should so the restaurant in question is the Bluebird Diner. Um that is my restaurant of choice. It Qualitative data surrounding it would be that it was founded in the 1960s, created as a place where families can gather around town and be merry. And to this day, it holds that traditional value, even after its 2023 remodeling. Qual Quantitative data. Quantitative data of the Bluebird Diner would be that it is a diner. It is it has Italian and American cuisine. It had a remodel in 2023. It has a bakery, and it has a staff of 37 people. According to the book, What is Culture? What do sociologists study about culture, and how is culture related to socialization? Culture is a set of rules and expectations, according to the book, in a specific place. These rules and expectations can often be misunderstood, especially when considering what happens if we compare cultures to our own. E- Sociologists have dubbed this practice ethocentrism, and it is important to that we seldom practice it. Sociologists also study material and non material culture and why culture and society are different terms. Culture is related to socialization through development and through developmental processes, which children learn about through histories and traditions of a culture and practice it thoroughly. Question number 4. One second. Do I did some internet research on ethnic enclaves and foodways. An ethnic enclave can be described as a large amount of people from the same ethnic group within the same geographic area, distinct from the people in areas around them, sort of like a drain for the ethnic group. Uh, an example of this is New York's Little Italy or our country's various China's towns. A very specific culture we try to recreate. Whereas a foodway is the eating habits and culinary practices of a group of people based on their religion, region, or historical period. Things like potlucks, barbecues, and holiday feasts often come to mind for examples. My restaurant is not part of an enclave, as it is a melting pot of different cultures in an American town. For question 5, I'm going to explain how enclaves, restaurants, and foodways are related to culture, and how restaurants and enclaves transmit culture and how they affect socialization. Restaurants, enclaves, and foodways are all related to culture because enclaves rely on cultural practices to exist and flourish. Restaurants have always had their cuisine focused on different cultures like American cuisine, Chinese food cuisine, and Mexican cuisine, all in those sort of restaurants. And foodways having a similar reason to restaurants, but being more in house and personal than commercial. Restaurants slash enclaves transmit culture by showing outsiders a clear perspective into their lives, whether it be through food, beliefs, or practices. They also affect socialization and who we are and who we become because people are based on their experience and how much they relate to others. So if a culture gives you a specific experience that you can relate with almost everybody you know, it's going to be a big part of what you become. This was my first part of the Midway project, and this is Justin Copeland signing off.